let's take a look at the second formatting option that I want to show off inside this section. Remember, these two lectures, the format painter you just took a look at, and this one right here are going to help streamline your efforts. Now this feature is called cell styles. Essentially, a style is saved formatting. Formatting that you want to be able to reuse throughout your document. Now, this feature also lives inside of Microsoft Word, and I use it inside of Word all of the time. It's going to save you loads of time with your formatting. You do it once, you save it, then you can just reuse it throughout your document. And if you update, you change something about the saved formatting, it would then update your entire document. As an example, right? I'm going to format the headers up here. I want all those headers to look the same way formatting wise as far as colors and size and font, that type of stuff. Now we do have two different types of data. We got text and dates, so we need to keep that in mind, but I want the overall colors and feel of them to remain the same. So I format them, make them look good, I use it as a style, and then later on I decide, you know what, that looks good, but maybe I want to change the background color. Well, now I go back to the style, I update the style, and it would update all the cells that are using that style. Very cool. Take a look. This is how you use styles inside of Microsoft Word. All right, so first thing I'm going to do here is go to my Home tab, and there's actually a couple different ways that you can create styles inside of Word. But here, I'm going to go Home. I'm going to go over into the Styles section, and there's an option for Cell Styles. Now, ever since I can remember inside of Excel, Microsoft ships the application with a handful of styles. They've actually given us more in the later releases that's already built into the system. So if I go Home, Cell Styles, here's a bunch of defaults that they've already given me. Now I'm on a Windows system here, so when I hover over the top of them, I get a quick little preview. You can watch that selected cell there, what it does, right? How it looks with that style or that formatting applied to it. Now I want to create a new one. So I'm going to go down to New Cell Style, give that a click. So it opens up my style window where I'm going to give it a name. So I'm going to call this Awesome. Awesome Style. There we go, because it's going to be awesome. Now, down below, we get to tell what the style is going to include. Now, very important here. There's a handful of check marks here. I want to do things like the font, its color, its background color, maybe borders, right? Various things that change the appearance of that cell. But what I do not want to do, because we've got a mix of text and dates or numeric data there, I don't want the number formatting to change. Right? I don't want bills to become a date, and I don't want January 2019 to become a text value, right? Or a straight up number. So in the little check marks for my styles includes, I'm going to turn off the number. I don't want that to happen. I definitely don't want these to become general. We spent the time customizing those, getting those dates to look the way that we want them to. So I'm going to turn that off. The rest of them I'm going to leave on. The alignment, the font, the borders, the fill, protection. We haven't talked about protection yet, but we'll get there. But now, with all of those active, I'm going to go to Format. So open up my Format Cells window where I'm going to apply some formatting. So let's say I'm currently on B4. This is what I'm going to apply to these cells here. I'm going to go to Fill. I'm going to use the green again. I like that green. That looks nice. You pick a color, whatever you want to do. I'm going to go to Font. We'll make it bold. I'm going to bump it up to 14. Let's go white for text. And I'm going to do a border. I'm going to go to border. I'm going to do style, the nice thick one. I'll keep it at the default automatic, which is actually black. And I need to apply that. So with the thicker border automatic, I'm going to hit the bottom portion of the preview window. Let's apply that there. All right. Whatever you want to do, though, spend some time in here. You can change the alignment. Stay away from the number tab once again. But whatever you want to do. And I'm going to hit OK. All right. So I've now modified that awesome style. I'm going to hit OK. All right. We've created the style. It's there. Hasn't applied it out here anywhere. I didn't get a green cell. But now I'm going to highlight these cells. I'm going to go to my Home tab. On the Home tab, I'll go back into Styles, and I'm going to go into Cell Styles. And what are we going to get? There's my awesome style. I'll give that a click. Whoop. I've now applied it to all of those cells. Right now, I've got a bunch of pound symbols, hashtags, whatever you want to call them right there. That just means that the column is too narrow to display that date. So I'm just going to increase the column width of column E just a little bit, just right there between E and F. Give that a drag over. Now it looks pretty good. Nice border, green background, white text, bold, 14 point. I made it a little bit bigger, perhaps too big, but I've got a style. I've saved it. I can reuse it. You know, if I select another cell like men down here, that's where I did the format painter earlier, I can go back to cell styles, and there's my awesome style. I could apply it to that cell. I'm not going to. I'm going to click away. Now we decide, it's awesome, right? You hand it off to your coworkers, to your manager, and they're like, yeah, man, this is awesome, right? But you know what? That font's actually too big. You know, green, let's try another color. Could you try something out there? Well, you know what? Now I got to reformat all those cells. Maybe I used it all over the place, right, throughout this worksheet, even on other worksheets. But to make a quick update, I'm just going to go back to cell styles. There's my awesome one. I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to go to modify. All right, inside of modify, I'm going to go back to format. And inside of here, let's say the font size too big. I went 14. Let's say I go to 12. That's good. Fill. They didn't like the green. I like the green. I think the green looks good. I'm going to get this kind of grayish blue color here. Let's try that one out. Yeah, that looks good. All right, I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to hit OK again. There's my awesome style. And I've now updated everybody that's using that style. That is cool, right? Create your styles, save them, reuse them, and quick updates. Try this out.